Hi, welcome to the City of Kettering's America 250 History Video Series. My name is John Brannick. I'm the records clerk for the City of Kettering, taking care of the historical records for Van Buren Township and the City of Kettering. You may have seen the TV shows where the man puts on a hat, like Indiana Jones, and goes out and digs up a buried treasure. This isn't like that. There are no buried treasures in Kettering, no ancient temples, but Kettering does have a fascinating history. So join me as we put on the history hat and have some fun. In 2026, we're celebrating America 250, the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But 150 years ago, America was celebrating the centennial of the United States. What else happened in 1876? The telephone was invented, the four-stroke engine was invented, and Charles F. Kettering was born. You might not realize it, but there's a connection between all of these. Charles F. Kettering, born in 1876, when he graduated from high school, he got a job as a teacher at a local high school. An 18-year-old teaching high school. The name of his school? Bunker Hill. How's that for an American history connection? Charles Kettering's second job came when he was in college. He strung telephone wire for the telephone company. That's how he met his wife. Olive Kettering was a resident of northeastern Ohio, and she was one of the only families that had a phone, and he would use her phone as a test to contact to see whether the lines that he was stringing were working properly. That's how he met her. That's how they got to know each other, talking on the phone. Charles Kettering's third job came after college. He got a job working for the National Cash Register Company here in Dayton, Ohio. His job was to electrify the cash register, adding electricity to a machine that had only been manually operated in the past. He did it so well that he also was tasked with creating a new system where they incorporated a telephone line into the cash register to allow for instant credit applications, revolutionizing the way America does business. While working at National Cash Register Company, Charles Kettering met Colonel Edward Deeds, another employee at NCR, and together they formed a partnership to create the automobile self-starter. This led to the creation of a new company, Delco Products, Dayton Engineering Laboratories Company. It was through Delco Products that most of Kettering's 180 patent applications became reality. 180 patents covering everything from electronics, automobiles, car fuel, jet engines, and medical equipment. He had a long and varied career with inventing. Kettering's success with Delco Products never impacted his interest in education. That same young man who taught high school, right out of high school, had a lifelong interest in furthering education. That's why he founded a school at his home, Ridgely Terrace, in what is now Kettering. He also hosted a radio show where he explained science to the general public. Later, his family started Kettering College to honor that legacy. Delco Park is now a public park, owned by the City of Kettering, named after Charles F. Kettering. You can come out here and tour the Charles Kettering History Walk yourself, but remember that he was a very humble man. Throughout his long career, his immense success, he remained a very down-to-earth individual. As an example of that, the City of Kettering has recreated his office in the City of Kettering Government Center. Inventor, educator, philanthropist, founder of Delco Products, and the person that the city of Kettering is named after. We're here today in his office, a recreation of his office at Delco Products.